Hi, Pat Garrity here with the Trilliant Real Estate Group. And I'm here to go over the Central Alberta Monthly Market Minute. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a small deep dive into some of the numbers out there and what they mean for us moving forward in our real estate market. Probably some of you have reservations about and been listening to the media on interest rates, or they were talking about a recession. They're talking about some of the areas, or property values are decreasing. Well, blah blah blah. We'll cut through all that. Okay, we'll share some stats with you. Everyone, relax. Take a pill. You're fine. Okay, the real estate market is doing just great, and I'll be able to show you how that is going to affect you. Time as we reduce my ugly mug here. This is on trilliantrealty.ca. We launched a new website at the end of May, early June. We're super happy with it. You can come here. You can review all these stats, as well as you can go in and look at properties. You'll never get prompted to give us any personal information. You'll just be able to come in here, look at the properties you want to see. If you need to get information, you can inquire at any time. We'll be happy to help you out. Okay. All right. So let's start with Lacombe. Okay. Real quickly. Lacombe in the month, a lot of arrows down. Okay, this is what I'm noticing across the board. So the number of unit sales is down 8%. Then this is comparing it to June of 2021. Okay, 1 year over change. 1 year over change. Okay, and notice that the new listings is also down a little bit. So our listing inventory is at 2.8 in the detached category, 3.6 overall. So let's focus in on that detached category for today if we can. 2.8 months of inventory. That means that if no new homes listed in 2.8 months, all the inventory would be gone. Pretty balanced market. We're okay with that as a seller, and we're okay with that as a buyer. And if you look at Black Falls, look at that, 2.7 months of inventory. It is down 15% from where it was a year ago. Even look at Lacombe, down 15%. So inventory levels are down from where they were a year ago. Are they up for them where they were, say, March of this year when it was crazy? Absolutely. That's okay. I'm okay with that as a real estate professional, and you should be okay with that as a consumer of real estate. All right. Homes sold down 16%, new listings down 13%. Okay. A lot of very similar characteristics in each of these markets. Let's take a look at Sylvan Lake. 2.7, down 8%, 2.4 in the detached category, 37 home sales in the detached category, total of 54 overall, down 5%. But look at the attached, like the row houses, townhouses, and then apartment style condos. Good sales in those categories, and we're still down 5%. As a matter of fact, if you were to look at those last year, no, they'd be pretty similar. There'd be 13 and there were 17 this year. So about the same number as percentage wise. New listings, 55. That's actually up 4% from where it was a year ago. Okay. But still our inventory levels are down. Okay. Red Deer, which is the kind of the mothership of real estate statistics here in Central Alberta. Months of inventory, again, 2.8. So very consistent number across Central Alberta. Then that is up 22% from where it was a year ago. Homes sold 121, down 4%. New listings is also, look at that, down 10 points. A full 20 houses less listed in the month of June. Okay. So we'll go down here and look at market trends for Central Alberta. Price trend. Notice we're seeing, there again, you see the Black Falls spike down. Don't worry about it. Remember, Black Falls doesn't have a ton of data, so you need to look at the long-term haul on a community like that. But Red Deer, which is the kind of the purple line here, look at it goes, dropped considerably from between May and June in terms of a median price trend. The number of sales, again, look at that. Red Deer is purple this time. Or no, sorry, it was red this time. Red here. It's dropping, okay? We're slight decreases here in these other communities. And look at the months of inventory. When you go back to January, absolutely fell, peaked in that March, April, and it's starting to work its way back up. Okay, that's a good thing. We want inventory. We don't want depleted market inventories, because then we're going to see multiple offers. We're going to be seeing things going over list price, people making irrational decisions. What has tempered that? Let's talk about interest rates. Interest rates may have tempered that to some extent because people have less buying power. Right? $100,000 doesn't go as far as it did say 3 months ago with our 5-year fixed rates. The variable rates are still very strong, very good rates. Make sure you talk to your mortgage professional about those. Talk about inventory levels. At Sylvan Lake today, we have 72 detached homes. It got low as like 21 to 23 in the first quarter. Okay. But if you think about it, our inventory levels are still down from they were a year ago. They're just higher than we were in our craziest state. Okay. So that's the Central Alberta Monthly Market Minute. What's the message? The message is we're good. Everything's just ticking along nicely. If you're priced right, you got a really good opportunity to sell. There's still buyers in the marketplace. There's just not as many of them. And I'll tell you what, those buyers out there are smart. They recognize a good value. You can't just throw a price on and say, hey, it's going to sell. It doesn't work that way. You need to be priced properly in your category. And if you are, then you have a very significant chance of selling. The luxury market always is a different animal. Even when we are at the craziest of times, you get up above $1 million, around $1 million. I'll tell you what, there's just a finite number of buyers in that category. So that's it for the Central Alberta Monthly Market Minute. Make sure you call us, text us, email us. We'd be glad to help you out. This is what we do. We'd love to help. Have a great day. And remember, we're fiercely local. Oh, and one last thing. Loved you. Please hug your loved ones. They're very important. Don't give up at that opportunity whenever you can. Thanks. Have a great day.